Hi everyone!
I'm Bo,
I'm Joel.
and welcome to
Yours truly,
the podcast.
Podcast, yes. Okay na yan, okay na yan.
podcast
Yes.
ito, correct. Yeah.
Okay, so for this episode, meron tayong interesting topic, especially for June, which is Pride Month. Yes, oo.
correct. Importante pag-usapan. Na matagal na actually pinag-uusapan, no?
Yeah, there was a time na medyo maingay.
Oo, maingay.
Kasi merong mga pangyayari.
Oh, correct. Pero we still feel that because it's Pride Month, dapat i-call out pa rin natin at pag-usapan. And we'd like to give our 2 cents worth on the topic.
Queer baiting. Ano nga ba ang queer baiting?
baiting.
Sandali, kailangan ko ng antipara.
antipara. Correct.
So para lang malinaw what queer baiting is. So queer baiting is a term used when a creator, company, media franchise, or public figure hints at LGBTQ+ representation or same-sex attraction to attract an LGBTQ+ audience or generate attention but never actually following through with meaningful representation.
Okay.
So yung ibig sabihin nun, meron siyang parang kunwari daw, may show na akala mo merong mga
May mangyayaring.
may dalawang characters na parang LGBTQ sila at mukhang may attraction, etc. May nangyayari. Pero sa ending, walang nangyari.
So really meant to get our interest,
Yes.
being part of the LGBT community. It could be that the main storyline had nothing to do with it, but nagkakaroon ng side story.
Usually side story yan kasi mahirap pag yung main story, di ba? Tapos walang resolution kasi parang yung mismong buong movie mo parang, ano nangyari, di ba?
And if it's the main story, then it's really meant for gays.
Please.
And the important thing that you mentioned is that hindi naman nagkakaroon ng resolution.
Yes,
We
oo.
are left hanging.
Oo.
So we were baited expecting to see something pero hindi nangyari.
Yeah. So
Okay.
ano ba ang example doon sa
Yeah.
well, okay.
Sa mainstream.
Sa mainstream, syempre ang pinakaklarong examples are in the Western media.
Yes.
Simply because I think sa Pilipinas and Asian, yung representation ng mga bading, parang di ba pag may bading na character, bading talaga siya.
Bading naman
yung clear
talaga.
na clear, di ba?
Correct.
Si Roderick Paulate, clear na clear, bading
Yes.
yung kanyang character, di ba?
Okay.
So kaya ang mga sa Western media, yung mga examples doon would be if you've watched Supernatural, the series, meron kasi doon yung may dalawang lead characters magkapatid, pero meron kasing isang important character na angel talaga, na meron daw parang bromance na nangyayari sa isang kapatid.
Yun. Okay.
So yun yung for several seasons may bromance na nangyayari, and even yung mga conventions with the fans, yung actors mismo parang they play along na parang may nangyayari daw. And then in the end, yung sa last episode ng last season nila, yung angel mismo umamin na for the first time. Sinabi niya sa other character na, I love you, Dean. Ganyan.
Okay.
And then biglang pinatay ang angel, yung character ni Angel. Napunta siya sa void. So, sabi nga ng mga critics, dalawang queer baiting na nga kasi hindi nakapagsalita yung brother hindi siya nakapag-reciprocate man lang sinabi lang I love you and then deads na ng ganyan. So queer baiting na daw at tapos yung kill the gays, yun di ba yung madalas na namamatay yung isang character na bading. So ganon. And then another example is yung Sherlock Holmes, si Benedict Cumberbatch at saka si Martin Freeman.
Oo.
Madalas laging pinapakita na yung ibang characters, yung landlady nila, nagtataka na parang, is there something between the two of you? Ganyan. Tapos meron silang mga declarations of, syempre, I'm important to you, you're important to me. And the creators were actually, when they were being asked, sinasabi na parang, let's see, malay natin, di ba? Ganon. And then nung sa ending nung final season, doon na bumawi yung mga creators and were saying na hindi naman talaga bading si Sherlock. Tapos in fact they even made fun of, or reportedly they made fun of some of the fans na na umasa na may mangyayari kay Sherlock at kay Dr. Watson. So, yun isa sa mga ikinagalit ng mga bading na parang you just baited us and then wala naman pala.
Okay, so that's the bad thing about it.
Yes.
Diba? So, you baited us, but you didn't pursue it. Obviously, just wanted to attract our attention, attract our dollars,
Yes.
etc.
Oo.
Okay.
Or pesos.
Or pesos. Okay. Bakit naging controversial dito sa Pilipinas yun a few months
Months ago,
back?
oo.
Oo, no?
Kasi eventually, yung queerbaiting, nag-expand yung kanyang definition. Kasi if you notice, yung sa Sherlock, sa Supernatural, it's scripted series.
Yes.
So meron
It's
talagang
really fiction.
fictional, tapos meron talagang may utak na nagsusulat kung
Oo.
anong mangyayari, di ba? Nung nag-expand yung definition ng queerbaiting kasi, napunta rin sa mga public figures, especially yung mga influencers.
Influencers, okay.
Specifically, I think yung mga influencers, na ang ginagawa nila, yung nagbabakla-baklaan.
Yung content nila.
Oo. So yung content nila nagbabakla-baklaan, obviously para ma-attract ang isang LGBTQ+ na audience. Pero pag kunwari daw may tatanungin sila na bading ba kayo or hindi sila aamin. So yung una parang hindi sila aamin. So hindi alam ng mga tao na are they
Or are they not?
and then if they're not, are they allies? I mean, kasi di ba,
okay.
pwede namang hindi bading, pero yun yung act mo. Pero ally ba siya or ally, meaning friendly ba siya or hindi?
Hindi inaalay ko.
So, friendly ba siya to the LGBTQ community and the cause? And ang problema yata, parang nahanapan sila na hindi naman pala wala pala silang mga sinasabi or wala pala silang ginagawang mga bagay to prove that they are actually allies of the
Okay.
LGBTQ community. So ang hinanakit ng ibang mga LGBTQ, I guess, content creators was that so kumikita kayo sa aming mga bading pero hindi naman pala kayo, kung hindi kayo bading, hindi kayo ally.
Correct.
So I think yun yung doon naging I guess controversial because ang tanong nga naman doon is masama nga ba kung meron kang content creator or an actor who would act like an LGBTQ? So obviously ang audience niya is LGBTQ pero hindi naman pala either hindi siya tunay na bading or hindi siya ally.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, the question is there something wrong ba with that?
Okay. Actually, I would think that as you mentioned, ang pagkakaiba is from mainstream fiction
Yes.
to ito kasi, 'di ba? You follow these bloggers as they are parang real people kasi ba authenticity nga ang pinag-uusapan. So you would imagine that what they're putting out there is no longer it's not scripted. You know, they usually are doing it kasi that's who they are. Kaya for me, maiinis ako na para bang you led me on, pinalabas mong bading-bading ka, natuwa ako sa'yo, maybe you attracted me, you attracted my pesos, and yet, sasabihin mo at the end of all that, hindi, I'm just doing it for content. So, para bang you're so inauthentic, and I feel used. At least yun ang initial take ko kung bakit nagkaroon ng uproar. Tapos, i-layer mo pa the fact na, sige, hindi ka na nga bading. Tapos, hindi mo man kami tinutulungan in our cause, in our advocacy. And maybe you're even putting us in a bad light. Kasi, part of the humor is it still dates back to how we were perceived. The stereotypes about being gay, katatawanan, it's just di ba? Parang, hindi ka na nga tumulong, you even maybe contributed to the homophobia of it.
Yeah, I guess if yung humor nila is yung kanilang pagkabading ay nakakatawa o pinagtatawanan.
Pinagtatawanan.
Yun, oo. Kasi iba yung bading ka kumilos pero nakakatawa ka lang, nakakatawa yung sinasabi mo.
Oo,
But
iba yun.
Oo, yung you're just hindi mo pinagtatawanan yung pagkabading nila. Yun.
Actually, yun nga eh. I was going to ask, kasi di ba, I see some of those. I get hit by content ng mga pareho silang maskulado, nasa gym, tapos parang biglang
May bibigay.
oo,
di
may
ba?
bibigay, or kunyari, may pasaring yung isa. So, is that queer baiting? Kasi they're obviously straight na ang ayoko doon sa content nila is ginagawa nilang katatawanan. Kasi nga natatawa yung mga tao na, ay bakla pala, ay Barbie, parang ganun. So,
That's interesting kasi kung kunwari daw parehong maskulado,
Oo,
tapos
yeah, gym.
yun na pala mabibisto na yung isa is Barbie pala, no? For me naman, kasi hindi naman siya masyadong, kung hindi kinahihiya pala yung pagkabading niya, or you make it appear na yung bading na Bruce, na mukha siyang Brusco is lower than the straight guys. Kasi if it's just a matter of hindi ko pala alam na bading siya, pero yung ganon, yun yung twist, then hindi pa siya ganun ka, para sa akin hindi pa siya ganun ka hindi din na downgrade kasi yung yung pagkabading.
Okay.
Na lang, nagulat lang yung si straight guy kasi yung katabi ko pala na akala ko straight, bading,
Okay.
yun. Pero pag pinagmukha na mas mahina pala siya or hindi pala siya kasing desirable as the straight guy, doon na ako medyo aalma.
okay.
Kung yun yung joke, kung yun yung punchline.
Yung, kasi di ba, naging rin ito, pinag-usapan nito because of the dog show divas.
Yes,
Yeah,
oo.
they were the ones who actually
Called out.
called it out. They called them out, and were they referring to which type of queer baiting? Yun talagang, yung tulad ng binanggit mo na vlogger sila, kunyari.
I think kasi parang ang sinabi lang yata nila, ang call out lang nila talaga was that yung kumbaga sana man lang kung straight pala kayo, because it turns out that the vloggers who were doing the bading-badingan straight pala sila, di ba?
Okay.
So ang
So,
lang,
mga na naman tayo, parang gano'n.
so parang ang call out lang yata ng Dog Show Divas was that sana man lang kung kayo gagawin ninyong kung ang main driver ng content niyo is yung bakla-baklaan.
Okay.
Sana man lang at least na number one, you don't do content that puts being gays in a bad light. Tapos number two rin, sana man lang at the very least, maging ally kayo, hindi ba? Kasi kung nakakahiya naman na yung kabadingan na nga yung kung saan kayo kumikita, tapos it turns out pala na hindi man lang kayo tumutulong sa causes, or hindi man lang kayo at the very least pro.
How do you feel about that? I mean, yung kanilang call out na yun.
Yung call out naman ng Dog Show Divas.
Ng Dog Show Divas. Do you agree with what they're saying na sana ganun?
In general naman, I think kung meron, kasi I'm assuming that when they called out the two vloggers, the two guys, oo. I'm assuming kasi that they might know a little bit more of kung ano yung pinagagawa lang. Kasi to be honest, I haven't seen all the material nung vloggers na yun. So wala sa lahat ng nakita ko, and I've seen a few nung kanilang mga bakla-baklaan. Sa lahat naman nakita ko, wala naman akong na-find na insulting personally as a gay man. Maybe because malay mo meron nakita si Dog Show Divas na hindi ko lang nakita, na medyo
kaya sila nag-react
na ganyan. Oo. So I'm just assuming that maybe they saw something. Yun. And they were framing it na lang na parang sana man lang wag, parang be more sensitive, at saka be more aware na hindi maganda yung kanilang ginagawa.
Okay.
Yun.
Ako rin, basically I agree with them in terms of how they called it out. Siguro ang isang layer lang na gusto kong para bang i-put forward is sana hindi kayo magko-contribute to the homophobia that still exists, di ba? Your content as it is, appealing to the queer community is fine, but please sana hindi sila we know it's probably a gray area na yung when you try to have that kind of content, sometimes you reinforce the slurs, the stereotypes, hindi nakakatulong for our cause. Yun. So, I guess yun yung call out ko rin na para extending that. Sana isipin naman nyo na these are real people that you're talking about. And wag naman because of what you're saying or what you're doing as content, mas lalo kaming nagiging katatawanan.
Although,
yes.
just ano lang,
Sige.
as an added discussion point lang. I don't think we need to talagang dwell on it. Ang hirap lang kasi with humor is that sometimes there is a kind of humor that pushes the envelope. So sometimes, you've seen it with Dave Chappelle and with some other comedians na yung they would, Ricky Gervais, yung parang they kind of go close to the limit, para lang, kasi the point of humor is to actually bring out or call out actually some things in society, and you do it in a humorous way para para ma-discuss yung something that is very either controversial or very touchy, but you do it through humor. So sometimes it may be possible that yung comedian is trying to do something edgy, it's just that nag-fail. So ako rin, I would rather na parang yun na nga pagdating sa humor medyo mahirap but sana yung content creators, the comedians, sila mismo na lang siguro magpulis sa sarili nila kasi iba yung gusto mong just to be edgy versus yung may edgy ka pero because you're trying to say something important. Yun.
Well, gets naman. And I guess, even though they would try to police, I think, it's also our duty as the audience to call it out, to continue to, maybe that, yun nga, since may pagka-gray area na yan, sa atin na rin, sasabihin natin kung ano yung, at least as audience, to call it out if we feel offended, if we feel insulted, or not. I think part of that would be parang having a healthy conversation.
I think yung having a healthy conversation is important because when you said kanina na if you feel offended, di ba? Pero sometimes kasi may mga tao kasi na ang daling ma-butthurt.
Well, true.
yung kumbaga parang konting something lang, sensitive na kaagad. Parang, teka mo na, joke lang yun, di ba? So I think yung more than just being butthurt siguro, dapat siguro, there should be a healthy conversation that happens. Na kung kunwari, if you feel offended, there must be a way of saying na, teka lang I found that offensive without having to be offensive yourself.
Yeah,
diba?
Yun. I think that's important.
Oo.
Na you don't have to be offensive also. Diba?
Calling out
in
people.
Calling out. Kasi ako, okay lang na, ako personally, na kunyari, na-insulto ako, na-offend ako, and I say that, and then and I say it in a forum, and then I stand corrected. I might be corrected. Somebody will point out na I shouldn't be too sensitive, then I should accept. Parang ganon. So, pero ang starting point is at least ma-erase mo, pero ma-erase mo na hindi ka nagiging offensive also.
Yeah, oo. I think yun lang naman. A little bit of maturity and goes a long way.
Yeah, which is lacking, especially in the Senate. Okay.
And on that note,
yes. Nandiyan na po yung yung Senate na police.
bigla lang may barilan na lang bigla dito nangyayari.
Which is fake pala. Ay, anyway, yun lang. Okay.
So anyway, but what do you guys think of yung queer baiting? And please tell us kung sino yung pinag-usapan natin.
Ikaw na magpaalala sa amin kasi hindi na maalala.
Kasi after all, senior moments.
Correct. And that is what this is all about. Yours truly. Kaya, anyway, and also if you have other comments or questions, feel free to write us through our
You can comment aside from like,
subscribe, and comment.
Subscribe yun. So yun, you can just leave your comments or questions, and maybe even if you have any topics that you want us to discuss.
We would love to hear from you, and we would love to be able to also give our 2 cents worth on those topics that you might have.
Oo. Don't worry, pag-uusapan pa rin namin yung mga senior concerns.
Yes. Senior gay concerns.
Yes, tama. Oo.
And with that,
Wait, paano yung mga lesbians?
sorry. Aabutin tayo dyan.
Okay. And with that,
we thank you for listening in on us. It's another episode.
yes, so once again,
I'm Bo.
and I'm Joel, and
This is yours truly.
Bye-bye!